Robert Latimer is a canola and wheat farmer from Saskatchewan who was convicted of second-degree murder in the death of his daughter Tracy in 1993. Latimer, who had poisoned his 12-year-old quadriplegic daughter with carbon monoxide, became the target of the police's suspicion after Tracy's autopsy. This case also led to two Supreme Court decisions, R. v. Latimer, 1997, on Section 10 of the Canadian Charter Rights of Freedoms, and later R. v. Latimer, 2001, on cruel and unusual punishments under Section 12 of the Charter. In February 1996, the Supreme Court of Canada agreed to hear a further appeal, and in June that year, the original Crown prosecutor was charged with attempting to obstruct justice through jury tampering. In February the next year, the Supreme Court of Canada ordered a new trial for Mr. Latimer because of the said allegations. Latimer claimed his detention was arbitrary and therefore breached the Section 9 of the Charter. The court decided the detention was not arbitrary, as it was carried out because it seemed likely that Latimer was guilty. These were valid grounds for an arrest. The detention fit the definition of a proper arrest, even though the police never called it one. Latimer argued that since the police did not call the detention an arrest, he was not fully aware of how serious the trouble he was in was. He also claimed this was the reason why he had declined to talk to a lawyer. Again, the court argued the words used did not matter, but rather how the suspect can interpret the situation. In the second trial, Latimer was again convicted of second-degree murder, but he was sentenced to only 1 year in prison rather than the minimum 10 under the Criminal Code, since in the circumstances of the case, 10 years was viewed as cruel and unusual. The Saskatchewan Court of Appeal later increased the sentence to 10 years.